Hello and welcome back to Battalion Wargaming. My name is Jack, and today we are doing another 2,000 point battle report between Craftworlds and Craftworlds. This is going to be a lockdown special battle report, which means, unfortunately, the only person that I have to play against is my twin brother, Zach. Say hi, Zach. Hi, Zach. Zach's a prick. I hate him. You. Yeah, no. You too. Anyway, we're going to be playing the mission Lockdown from Eternal War Chapter Approved 2019, which means that we are going to have 6 objectives on the map, numbers 1 through 6. Numbers 1 and 6 will stay where they are the whole game. Starting from battle round 2, at the end of each of the battle rounds, the objectives will start disappearing. And if you hold up 2 through to 5, and if you hold an objective at the end of your turn, you get a point for each objective you hold. And if you hold more objectives at the end of the battle round than your opponent, then you get an extra point on top of that as well, along with First Strike, Linebreaker, and Warlock. Yeah, what do you think of that, Zach? I think I want to get this done with so I can go back to watching Netflix. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately Zach does not have an army, so he'll be using my Craftworld, so I'll essentially have, I think, most of my Craftworlds out on the table today. A good little showcase, I guess. And yeah, I guess we'll just go straight into the lists. Oh, quickly, one more thing before we get into the lists. If you are a Craftworlds fan, if you like Craftworlds or Eldar or Drakari or Ynnari or Harlequins or whatever you like in terms of Aeldari, and you've ever considered playing Corsairs, then now I think is your chance. If you'd like to play some Corsairs battle reports against your friends or family at home, especially now during the lockdown, seeing as Games Workshop has announced that they won't be sending out any more rules or books or paints or models or anything, and everything's gone into complete shutdown. Here at Barnyard Wargaming, we have created a Corsairs Codex, which obviously is fan-made, but down in the link below you can get access to the rules for free. Go ahead, you take it, it's yours. The Codex contains warlord traits, relics, traits, attack objectives, psychic powers. It even has 4 new characters in there, all completely made up with lore and everything that you ever will need from a Codex. And it allows you to play with Craftworlds, Drakari, Harlequins, and everything that you wanted, and the Corsairs from Forge World as well, all in one book. So please go take a look at it. It's entirely up to you if you want it. I get nothing out of it, we get nothing out of it, but it's all free for you down below in the description, and hopefully soon we'll be coming to Battle Scribe as well. And now onto the lists. So my list today, I'm running, I think, the exact same traits as Zach, which means my whole army is Masters of Concealment and Expert Crafters. And for you Marine players out there, that means it's Salamanders, the rerolls, reroll a hit and wound in the shooting fight and Overwatch phase, for each unit, and it's also, I get cover if I'm outside 12 inches. So it's like a layer talk, but you just get an extra armor save, which is actually really good for some specific units. And I'm going to be playing with, I've got some Hornets, I've got a Falcon, Night Spinners, 2 Wave Serpents, Darwins, Dragons, Hawks, Reapers, and a Hemlock. And then I've got my force led by Autarch Rubrum Manibus. Red hand in Latin, if you want to know, thanks. Yeah, he's going to be having his wings and his sword. He's going to deep strike. He's got Fate's Messenger as his warlord trait, so he's good to go. He's a tanky boy, extra wounds, 6 feel no pain. And we're going to see what we can do. Yeah. And my relic is going to be Faolchu's wing on the Warlock, and I'll tell you some more powers later on. And that's my whole list. Let's check out what Zach. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess this is my list now. So today, I thought I'd bring all of Jack's freaking cool looking units, I guess, because most of them look like pieces of So, yeah, I brought that big tank thing. It's a Cobra. Yeah. And it's got a bright lance and a big cannon on it. And then I got 2 knights, one with some big guns on it, and one and some, what do they call it on top? Like friggin' sky cannons or something? Star cannons, cool. And then another one with a big fucking sword, and he's got some star cannon on his shoulder, yeah. And then I brought some basic neck myself troops with some just stupid little, what are they called? Like trebuchets? Catapults? Okay. And yeah, they've got catapults and some unpainted platforms because Jack doesn't know how to paint things. Yeah, he's got, I got a Farseer and a Warlock there and some Rangers and then I got some Shadow Spectres, which apparently Jack really frickin' he likes them, but they're stupid because they can't deep strike in their own or something. I don't fucking know. He always whines about it. And yeah, I got some Shadow Spectres there, and yeah, let's get this crap out of the way. Woo, yeah. And here we are all deployed. So I have my army back here in the corner with my Night Spinners, Hornets, Falcon, Wave Serpent, and my Hemlock, and all my characters are all inside stuff. So I got some Fire Dragons and Avengers and my Farseer, and then I got a Warlock and my Dire Avengers here, and then I got some Hawks and Deep Strike with my Autark. And then over here, Zach has got his Guardians and Wraith Knight and Farseer and Warlock and his Cobra and Wraith Knight over there and some more Guardians, and he's got his Spectres in reserve, which he paid a CP for. So we're both on 10 command points, and at this stage Zach is going to be going first unless I can seize the initiative. So here we go. No, I do not, which means it's going to be Zach's turn 1 coming up in a second. Alright, so, I mean, here's what I've done. I guess I put my Wraith Knight here because it's in range of this, and my Seer person is over there, and I got this tank and that move forward. And those, like, civilian things, what are they, Dire Avengers?
Guardians.
No, what? Guardians, cool, Guardians are here. And yeah, so I guess we're ready to start the psychic phase now. So I think I got 2 characters down there that can cast powers and stuff. So I think that we pre-measured, and the Seer in the corner there is in range of this thingy. So the one with the spines on it. So I'm gonna like reroll my wounds against it, whatever that's called, like Doom or something. No, I don't get it. So I'm just gonna reroll this one. I can reroll this one for free. So, and no, I don't get it. Okay, so no Doom for me, I guess. And then that one also has guide, I think. So I guess I'll just guide this because it has like a heap of rerolls and stuff anyway. So well, whatever, guide. Yeah, that one goes off. Cool. And then the other Warlock person in there, in the corner there, that one's gonna cast like a protect, because has like protect and jinx, and then I think the other one it has is like oh no, it has this other one which gives a free reroll, hit and wound and save, that whatever that one's called from this other weird book. So I think I'll just do like I'll do protect onto those things, that gives an extra like save. So no, that I don't get that one either, so that doesn't matter. Oh well. So and I don't get any points or anything yet because it's not the end of my turn. So I'm gonna go into shooting, I think. Yeah. So I'm gonna start with this thing, and Jack told me that because it's closer to this thingy and it has like some weird crystal target thing, I get to like move and still hit on like 2s or something. So I'm gonna fire at that, and that other like turret weapon, the lance. I guess I'll like shoot it into maybe this thing right here. So I'm gonna shoot the big gun. And it gets D6 shots. Okay, 4. But it hits on 2s. And I get to reroll everything because of guide, but I get to reroll anyway because it's got a crafty thingy. And it's strength 16, so it wins on 2s. And I get to reroll one of those because of a crafty thing. And 6s do D3 mortal wounds, which means I think it doesn't get a save. But these things don't have save anyway, so I think it's -5. So I think it's just going to go straight through. But anyway, D3 mortals for 3 extra wounds, which can't be reduced though, because this thing has a weird -1. Yeah, okay. So and then this becomes it's 2d6 damage each, so 3d6 damage. So we've got this much damage. So okay. So well, I guess I should have rolled 2d6 at a time, but I don't think it matters. Like, if we just pair them up like that and we just reduce all the damage by 1, that's still like 10 plus 9 plus 7. So it's going to take like 16 plus 3. And it doesn't have any feel no pains. So I think it's dead. Cool. Alright, so Jack's going to roll his feel no pain stuff now. So, oh no, not his feel. See if it explodes. So, yep. He's going to roll that. And no, it doesn't. Okay, cool. So, yeah, let's see if guys get out. So I now have 11 guys in here. Let's see if they come out. Okay, so I'm going to lose like 2 Dire Avengers in the way, and the dragons and the Farseer will pop out. Cool, so that's where they ended up. Yep. And now I get to shoot like the other gun, so that gun. And the guy that's going into there, so it hits on like a 3 now because it's not the closest, and then it gets to wound on like a 3, I think, but I can't reroll that because I already used my free reroll, so that doesn't do anything. I could like spend a CP for that. It is like one of my only guns, so yeah, I might actually. I'll go down to 9. And yeah, okay, so that goes through, but I think that Jack actually gets like a 6-up save against this, so he gets a 6-up. No, so because he's got like a 2-up armor because of that weird like range 12 thing. So now I get to see my damage, so D6, and I get 3. So there's 3 wounds done to that one so far. Now I'm going to fire like this platform and then probably that platform into this tank boat thing. So I get like the first one hits on a 3 and it wounds on like a 3. And he gets a reroll that because of the craft. And then Jack gets like a 6-up save. No, and then I get like a d6 damage. Okay, so I only do another 3. Which means it's down to like, what, 12 wounds or something? No. How many did I start with?
12.
Yeah, 12. Okay, 12 wounds. So, and then I get the other one. So, 3 again. And then like a 3 again. Yep, and that's a 5. And then my 6-up. No. Yeah, and then another d6 damage. So, 5, which means it's on like 1 wound or something. Yeah. Woo. Okay, so I'm gonna do like this big guy right here, like a Wraith Lord, and he's gonna go with his big guns into like this small thing, like the Falcon or whatever, the Hornet, and then the sky cannons are gonna go into the dragon thingies there. So I'm going to do the big guns. So it's 2 shots per gun. Hitting on 3s. Oh, okay. Okay, well, that sucked. So I get to reroll one of those though. So he hits with 1, and then he's going to wound on like a 3 or 2 or something. And then this one, it'll get a save because it has a 2-up now, and I'm only like -4. So Jack, you get a 6-up, and no, so you fail it, which means that I do like a d6 damage. So that one takes 5. So It's on like something now. And then the cannons, I get 6 shots, I think. No, it's 4. Yeah, it's 4 shots. And they hit on 3s. Nice. This is into these orange ones, and then they wound on like what's the toughness of these?
Toughness 3.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so and I'm strength 6, so 2s. Okay, so Jack gets to roll his like 5 ups because they have like 2 up and I'm -3. So 5 ups. And okay, so 2 will die. And then my last guy, my big robot over there, he only has the 1 gun on his shoulder, so he's gonna fire at these things as well. Because I don't like the orange guys with the big guns. They scare me. And I think that they're good against this. So he only gets 2 shots, and they hit on 3s, and they wound on 2s, which means Jack gets his 2 saves, and he fails them both. Okay, so that means that there's only 1 of these guys left. Okay, so at the end of my turn, I think I get like some kind of points or something.
Yeah, you get 1.
I get 1 for each holding each objective.
And it's 1 point each.
Yeah, so at the end I'm holding this one and I'm holding that one, and I'm holding that one. So I get 3 points because I'm not holding the one over there. All right, and then we're gonna go into Jack's turn 1. Alright, so here's what I'm going to be doing for my turn 1. So I move my Hornet all the way over there in the back because I want Zach to make a choice coming this way or that way. And then I got Spinners who didn't move, Falcon who dropped his troops there, and I've got my 3-man unit of Dire Avengers just here, and the 5-man here, and the Lone Dragon who's going to be within 6 of that, of the Cobra. And then I've got my Farseer and Warlock, and they all dropped out, so I got some more Dire Avengers here. The Hornet moved over to try and maybe do some damage, and the plane moved down here. So we're going to go straight into my Psychic phase, and my powers are Executioner, Doom, Smite, and then I've got Protect Jinx on my little Warlock guy, and also and Crushing Orb, so he can do the 5s for mortal wounds against the character. So I'm going to start with the Farseer for powers. Oh, actually, no, I'm going to start over here with the plane, and he also has Protect Jinx, but he's going to put a Smite into the Wraith Knight. So and I need like a... Yep, that'll do it. But I think that Zach's actually in range over there, so he can roll to deny. Yeah. Okay, so Zach did actually deny it, so Smite won't go off. And then I am going to pay a CP to give these 2 +1 to cast, just because I really want my powers to go up. So I'm going to start with Doom, and I think I'm going to Doom... let's Doom this, because I really just want to get rid of these big cannons. So Doom... Okay, so I'm going to use my free reroll on that. Let's do it. Yeah, so I need a 7, and that's a 5 and a 1, 6 +1, so 7. I get it. So that's doomed. And then Executioner. I'll chuck an Executioner. I think the closest target's actually going to be him. So yeah, I get it. It means it does D3 mortal wounds for 3 mortal wounds. Okay, so that's just 3 wounds down. And then I'm going to, I think, pay an extra CP, and I'll do a smite onto this. So I need a 6 now, but I get a super smite on a 10. So okay, so I think I'll just keep that, and then I'm just going to roll the damage, and I get 3. Okay, so I've done 6 wounds. That's pretty good. 6 wounds to that, and then the Warlock is going to do his power. I didn't reroll that just in case the Warlock blows himself up. So the Warlock has Protect Jinx, just like Zach's Warlock over there.
Yeah, stuff you, mate.
Thank you very much. Okay, so yeah, so he has Protect Jinx, but he also has Crushing Orb, so I think I'll do a Jinx maybe onto this. Yeah, I'm gonna do a jinx onto this with my last little power from the Warlock there, because the Reapers are only -2, so I really want to get as many wounds through. So a jinx, and I get an 8, which means that that is now jinxed, and no denies. Awesome. So shooting phase. So I'm going to start with this plane in the shooting phase. So 2d3 shots. Oh, I only get 2 shots, and wounding here on 3s. Okay, 2 wounds. So that's just 4 damage, because this doesn't have an armor save, because it's -4, and essentially -5, because the jinx. So it's taken 10 wounds now. And then I'm quickly going to do this like lone little fire dragon into the Cobra. So he hits on a 3, and then he wounds. Oh, actually, I got to take morale for him. I'll just do that quickly. On a 4+. Okay, there we go. Or 5+. He would have run away, but he's good. And then we're going to do his wound. So I'm wounding now on 4s, because that's toughness 8. So 4s. Okay, I do wound. There's no save, and I'm within half range. So I get 2d6 damage. Picking the highest, so 4. But Zach does have a Spirit Stones. So, yep, my Spirit Stones. Yep. Okay, so Zach's got a single save, which means that the Cobra takes 3 damage. Alright, so we just did some small arms fire off camera. I did the Dire Avengers and this tank into the Guardians back there. I did a wound to the platform, because Zach's been smart and he gets 2-ups against the platform. Because it's outside 12, so he gets the extra cover, meaning he gets a 2-up. But I got some 6s through before that, so he removed some Guardians and left a big screen over there. And then same thing from these Dire Avengers onto those, and exactly the same thing happens. I killed 2 from each unit and did a wound. So now I'm going to do this like Hornet. And the Hornet is going to go into here because it's the closest. So... And if it's the closest, then instead of hitting on 4s, it's going to hit on 3s. So 3s, wow, okay. And then we're going to wound now on 5s, but I get to reroll everything because of Doom being put on it. So only 2. And then, yeah, so Zach actually gets his 2 saves of, it's going to be of 6-ups. And he doesn't pass either, so it's 2 damage each, which means that this has taken another 2, so it's lost 14 wounds. Mugun Ra's then going to fire. He's going to go into that unit of Guardians in the middle there. So he hits on 2s, no craft, but he rerolls 1s for himself. And then he wounds on 2s. No craft and no extra AP, but Zach gets +1, and then it's -1 from the gun. So these are all going to be 3-ups. Meaning that, okay, so the platform will die. And then he's going to do the same thing into this other unit. So hitting on 2s, and he rerolls 1s for himself. And then he's going to wound now on 2s. He doesn't reroll anything, and that one's -3. So that one is going to be a 6-up. No, okay, so the platform is now going to die. And then the others will be at -1 +1. So you're going to get a 4-up now, okay? So, yeah. No, 8 will be a 5-up, because it's +1 -1, so 2 more will die. So I kill the platform and 2 Guardians. So I guess now I'm going to try and finish this off, because it's only on 10 wounds remaining. So the really damaged Falcon, it's going to throw its guns into the knight. So the Bright Lance hitting on a 5, oh, okay, and wounding on a 4. Okay, so it wounds, and it's jinxed, so this is just going to go straight through, otherwise he would have got a 6-up. So I just get to roll my damage here, and I do 4 wounds, so it's only on 6 wounds remaining. And then the Pulsars hitting on 5s, but I get to, the Pulsar shots, but I get to reroll 1. Okay, so they don't do anything, so it's got 6 wounds left. So I'm quickly just going to do that Hornet over there into the Wraith Knight. Same thing again, it's not Doom this time, but I'm still hitting on 3s, and I get to reroll 1. Okay, and then I'm wounding now on 5s, so 2, but I get to reroll 1. Okay, so 2, and Zach, these are going to be at -3, so, and I'm within 12, so you only get your 6-ups. Okay, so no, oh, but he does have a 5-up invulnerable because he has a shield. Yeah, so it's just going to be 2 damage flat, so that knight takes 2 wounds. Okay, so I'm going to do the Doom Weavers now from the Night Spinners. So this Night Spinner is going to fire into this Wraith Knight. So he gets 2d6 shots. Okay. So 2 shots hitting on 3s. Okay, and wounding now on 5s, re-rolling all the wounds because of Doom. Okay, so no wounds. Wow. Okay, and then the other Night Spinner over there, same thing. So 2d6 shots. Okay, only 5, and hitting on 3s, and I reroll 1 because of crafters, and I'm wounding now on 5s. Ooh, okay, and I reroll all my wounds. Okay, so wow. Okay, so that's dead. I guess we'll roll to see if it explodes now. So on a 6. Okay. Okay, so Zach actually gets to roll 2 dice here to see how far it explodes because it's range 2d6. Okay, 9 inches, which I assume is going to just get all of these units here, but now we have to roll for each one because it's d6 mortal wounds. So for this plane, it's going to be 3, but I get my 6-ups. No, so that thing is going to take 3 wounds. And then this Hornet here is going to take 6 mortal wounds, so that's dead. And then the Dire Avengers are going to take 2, so they're going to take 2 wounds. And you got to roll for the Serpent back there. Yep, so that takes 4 wounds. Okay, so that's taken 4. 2 of them are dead. That's dead, and that is dead, which means I actually have to roll to see if this blows. So on a 6 for this, no. Okay, so that doesn't blow up. Wow, that was pretty good. And here we are after all of that carnage has been resolved. So now I just have the Reapers left to fire, and I think they're just going to fire everything they can into this big tank, the Cobra. So here we go. So I'm going to lead off with the leader. He gets 2 shots, and he rerolls ones, and he can reroll a shot because of Expert Craft. Okay, he can't reroll a reroll, and he wins on a 4. I'm going to reroll that one. Yeah, okay. It is within 12 and also -2. So Zach is only going to get his 5-up, which he doesn't pass. So I just do flat, I do d6 damage for 1. Okay, I don't think I've command pointed this phase. So I'm going to CP that. Okay, 3. That's alright. So 3. Oh, and Zach also has Feel No Pain. So he gets his Feel No Pains. He passes 1, so he takes another 2 damage. And then I get my 4 shots from the other Reapers. They reroll 1s. Okay, and I'm winning now on 4s. Okay, so nothing. And I already used all my reroll, so wow. That didn't do anything. Okay, so with all that, that took 2 wounds. This took 5. I killed a knight, which means I get first blood. And Zach, you have to roll for morale. Yeah, so these guys over here, they lost 5 and their leadership 7. So, okay, so 5 and 5 is 10, so they'll lose 3 more. Ouch. Alright, so at the end of turn 1, I hold 4 points because I got 1 over there, 1 here, 1 there, and 1 there, which puts my score on 4, and then I hold more than Zach, so I get an extra point, so I'm on 5, and I got first blood as well, first strike, so I'm on 6 points to Zach's 4, because he was holding 3 and he had an extra point for first strike. So we're going to go straight on to turn 2 now. Okay, so at the end of like my move stuff, we're removing objectives now. So this one got removed because
it's turn 2 now.
it's turn 2. Yep. So, and I deep struck some of these things. I know you saw in the time lapse they're really annoying to place, and I put those things. Jack told me to wrap them up because there's a stupid plane here, and it's annoying. That big shiny robot moved to go smush that thing, and yeah, my guys over here, they all went behind that wall, and I tried to spread out something so Jack can't put stuff behind me, and that's all I have. So we're just gonna psychic stuff now. So I'm gonna start off with my big seer warlord thing, and she's gonna like put guide onto the shadow specters. I think they're really cool. So guide. Okay, so that's perils, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I gotta take D3 wounds. But these ones have a save. 2 up against perils only. So 2s. Okay, so she's fine. They're guided. And then I'm gonna cast Doom, I think, on the black guys. Not racist. Okay, so I'll re-roll that one. So yeah, okay. So Jack, I think, can stop me. So okay. You wanna roll your 2 dice? Okay. Wow. Alright, so he did. He stopped me. And then my other guy is going to put protect onto the shadow specters. So no, so that doesn't go off. I'll try roll this one again. Okay. But you get another one, don't you? Yep. No. Okay, so that goes off. So they have a 3 up base and now 2 up, and then they're on the cover, so they get a 1. How does that work? So basically, you just have a 1 up, and you always fail on a 1. So it's like a 2 up, but if I shoot you with anything with AP, you go from 1. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so going on to shooting now. So I'm going to start with my big gold robot. He's going to finish off this orange boy. So 2 shots. He hits 1, but he gets a reroll on one of them. And then he wins on 2s, and he gets a reroll on 1. Okay, but Jack gets his... saves of 5+. So he fails 2, and it's D3. Okay, so he's dead, and then I'm gonna do something else. So I'm gonna fire the big white cannon into this thing that lived on 1 health, and then all the little guys are gonna attack the 5 guys, the blue ones here with who aren't standing on that rock stuff. So I get a single shot, and then wound on a 3, and he gets a single 6 up save. Okay, and it's just dead. So now you have to roll to see if it blows up. Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. Okay, so I just fired the rest of them into the unit and I only killed a single guy. They don't have a cannon anymore, so and I don't have any other units. So I'm just gonna fire these 2 things here. I'm just gonna put everything I have from these guys into the black guys. Yep. Okay, so these hit on 3s now. But I get some rerolls. So I hit like 7 times, but every time I hit, then I get an additional shot. Okay, so 7 more shots, and also rerolling these 2. Okay. And it stacks like 5 times, so I get this many, and then I reroll these 2. Okay, so I got this many hits, and then I get to roll to wound with rerolls, and I'm strength 6, and there's toughness 3, so 2s. Reroll these ones, so this many. Okay, so now I get my saves, and I have a 2-up armor and cover, but these are -3, so 5s. Okay, so pretty sure I am dead. They're only 1 damage, but I only have 6 wounds to chew through, so I'm dead. So I was at the end of my turn gonna shoot this tank into this character here, but Jack was complaining as he normally does, so and he
Shut
was
the
saying
hell
that he doesn't
up,
want
mate.
me to kill it, so I'm just not gonna shoot it, I guess, because he sucks, and I'm going to shoot instead. I shoot the big gun, the massive thingy. I guess I'll just shoot that into like this, maybe. No, I'll shoot it at that one, and then I'll shoot the smaller one on the top. I'll shoot that into this, and see what I can do. So I start with the big gun, and I get this many shots. Okay, 5, and I'm gonna hit on 3s, and I reroll one of them, and I wound on 2s. I reroll one of these. And then it's -5, so 8d6 damage, which is that many. So it's dead. And I guess it doesn't matter if it blows up, because it's no transport. And there's nothing within range of it, so yeah, it's gone. And then I get a single shot, so I'm gonna do the Bright Lance into like this thing. So hitting on a 5, because I moved, so nothing. And I think that's everything, so I'm just going to charge the Falcon, the Hornet, with my Wraith Knight. So I think Jack gets to shoot me. Indeed I do, so I'm hitting on 6s. I reroll one of these. Hey, I win on a 5. No, rerolling. Okay, so that's nothing. And then, Zach, you get to roll your charge, so you get a 12. Of course. And you only needed like a 2. Cool. So he's going to go in. Oh, also, by the way, I forgot, before we do the combat, these sniper boys over here, they're really hard to see. They kind of went there, and they're going to shoot into his character down here, because I don't like it. So, and Jack kindly let me shoot him. Yeah, because you're useless, and even after insulting me, I still let you do things. Okay, and now we're going to... Yeah, so that thing, hit on 4s. I get a reroll 1. And a wound here on 3s. And I get a reroll 1. Okay, so... I don't know what that means. So this one does a mortal wound, and that one's just a save, but this is in addition, so I get 2 4+ in Mons, which I fail both, and then I get a 5 at Feel No Pain, which I fail. So I take 3 wounds, which puts me down to 2 wounds. Awesome. Cool. And then we're doing combat. So he only gets 4 attacks, and hitting on 3s, and winning on 2s. Okay, and -5, 6 damage. Does that explode? No. Okay, cool. So that's just dead. So at the end of my turn, I was on 4, but now I get... I'm holding that one, I'm holding that one, so that's 2, and then I'm holding that one, so that's 3. So I get 3 points, and it's now Jack's turn. Alright, so here we are at the end of my turn. So, at the end of my movement. So, I've dropped the Hawks here, and I moved my plane over there. My Night Spinner stayed still, and I moved my Dire Avengers over here. These Dire Avengers move forward, the Serpent moved forward, and that's pretty much all I can do. I'm going to try and wipe out as many units as I can. And I put my Autarch in the back there to try and maybe capitalize on some points, because those pesky Guardians won't leave me alone. So we're going to move on to Psychic. I will spend another CP, putting me down to 8, I believe now, or 7, I think. 7. And then I'm going to get +1 to cast for both my Warlock and my Farseer, who are just creeping around in there. And I'm going to start with the Warlock and jinx the Shadow Spectres. So here we go. I need a 6. I get a 9. Yep, but Zach actually has enough spells in range over here and stuff to deny. So he does not, which means they are jinxed. So that protect now is wasted. And then I'm going to try and doom them as well. So doom. And that goes off on a 7. I'm going to reroll this 2 though for free, because I don't think I'm going to need my other power. Smite and Executioner are both out of line of sight, because if I didn't say earlier, but we always play bottom line of the buildings is completely blocked, which means I can't see those guardians, and anything behind the walls like my Farseer can't be shot by rangers. So I'm just going to reroll that for free, and I still get a 2, which means that Zach only needs an 8 to deny it, and he gets an 11. So that is fully denied, which means I'm done with my psychic. So I'm just going to go into shooting. And by shooting, I mean I'm going to drop some grenade packs with my Hawks in the movement phase. 6s. Okay, I'm dropping 10 packs onto 10 Spectres, so 2 will take mortal wounds and die. And I also forgot to cast Jinx on the Hemlock. Smite. So Smite into the Spectres. Yeah, I'm going to deny that. And I don't, so, yep, do your D3. Yep, so D3, 2. So 2 more Spectres will die. And now we're going to shoot. I'm just going to blast everything I can with these units right here. So I did some smaller arms fire. My Dire Avengers and these 2 units and the tank fired everything into the Guardians and got rid of them. And now I'm going to disperse my shield onto that Warlock. So on a 2-up... yep, he takes a D3 mortal, so a 3+, and he is dead. Ouchie baba. And then I think I'm going to do Magun Ra into those rangers. So hitting here on 2s, because they're not -1, because he never misses, because he's awesome. And yep, and winner now on 2s, because he's strength 6. And okay, so these are all, they don't ignore cover, so he does get a 3-up, but they're -1, so... 4s, wow, okay, so I actually don't kill a single one, but I get to do it again, 2s, and I reroll the 1s, okay, yep, and I'm winning now on 3 2s, okay, so 1 is at -3, which means he gets a 6-up, and then the rest are 4-ups, 4-ups, and a 6-up, no, so 2 of them are going to die. Alright, then I'm going to fire everything I can into these Spectres. And those Hawks killed a single Spectre. So now there's only 5 left. And that, I think, is essentially... Oh, I've got the Doom Weaver. So I'll fire the Doom Weaver into the Spectres. So 2d6 shots, 10. And I'm hitting on... Here we go. Hitting on 4s because they are -1 to hit. And I reroll one of these as well. Okay. And I'm winning now on... 2s, because they're only toughness 3. Okay, so 2 6s are -4. And then this one I can reroll. Okay, so yep. So these are going to be, they have 2-ups right now, because they get stuff on cover. So, yep. So it was going to be a 6-up anyway, so 2 a die. 2 dead. And then the rest are going to be 2-ups. So they're all good. So 2 more will die. That's everything I have to shoot, so we're going to charge over there, and my Autarch ignores Overwatch because he's got a Banshee Mask. So I need to get a 9 here, which I don't get. But I'm not going to reroll it because I need to get Magun Ra into these Shadow Spectres to finish them off. So I'm going to charge here, but you get to do your Overwatch, Zach. Yeah, so there's actually, they're all within like 8 inches, so I get flamer hits because they have heavy flamers. So I get 7, 9 shots, and they auto hit and they wound on like 3s, and I get a free reroll. Oh, there we go. Okay, so they're all gonna wound and they're -1, but you've got like a 2-up save because you're on the cover as well. Yep, so 2 ups. Okay, so I actually take 2 wounds there. Yep, but then I need to make the charge and I need an 8, which I don't get. I'll re-roll this one, which I still don't get. So, dang it. Okay, well, cool. So he's just going to chill there and he's not going to do anything. And then, yeah, I don't know. We'll go on to no combats because nothing actually charged. Everything here is, yeah, as it was. So, yeah, we're going to go into morale phase. I'm actually, I think I only have the 1 unit for morale, and it's the Spectres, and the leadership 8. And I lost 7. So I could pass on a 1, but I'm just going to pay 2 CP and go down to 7 CP and auto pass them. Because it's only like turn 2. So, yeah. Cool, so at the end of my turn, I actually have a point here and a point here. So I get 2 extra points, but Zach is holding 1 point there and 1 point over there. So he also has 2, which means I don't get the bonus. So I get an extra 2 points, which I think puts us 7-7. As we go on to Zach's turn 2. Turn 3 now. Alright, cool. At the end of my turn, my movement, I'm gonna put them over there. And my Warlord is going to just, kill some stuff because she's awesome. And then these went to hold that point. And number 3 was removed. And the Spectres, they flew over here. And the Knight's about to smush some things, and the big tank, Lynx or something, is going to shoot some planes, and I guess that's what I'm going to do. So my smaller character is gone because Jack really sucks and likes to ruin people's fun. Shut up! So, yeah, basically I'm just going to psychic some stuff. So I'm going to, I think, maybe doom. I'm gonna doom the character here, this thing. So I need like a something. I'm gonna re-roll that one. I can re-roll those. So that one, cool. Yep. And I assume that Jack's. Yeah, you're gonna deny me. Yep. Cool. No. Cool. So yep. That I get rid of all my wounds against this black character thing, whatever that name is, Morgan Ra or something, and then I'm going to smite some stuff, I think, because there's no point for like guide anymore. So smite, and I'm putting on those Dire Avengers, and now Jack's characters in here can deny me, so no, so they're gonna take D3 wounds for 3. And there's only 1 guy left with a wound, right? Because they have 2. Then I'm going to fire over there, and I'm going to throw a grenade. And I actually do 4 wounds to him, so he's only on 1. And then I'm going to, I think, shoot some stuff over here, maybe. So the Lord is going to shoot his sky cannon into the single guy. So 1, but I can reroll. And 2s. Okay. He has a 4 up base plus 1 in cover. Okay, so you get a 6 up now against those. And no. So yeah, so he is dead. And then next I'm going to move on to these guys. So they're going to shoot 3d6 shots onto the wing guys. So this many. So 11. And I auto hit and a wound on 3s. Okay, and I can reroll one of those. And they're -1, but they're in cover. So, and they have 4 base, so It's 4s. 4-ups. So 5 are gonna die. So then I shot a pistol from this into them. I actually kill one, and then the big gun I'm gonna fire into that, and the little gun I'm gonna fire into this. So the big one gets. I have 7 left, so I'm gonna reroll that into 3. Okay, I'll take it. And I'm close to you. I'm closest to you, so even though I moved, I hit on 2s normally, so 3s, I think. Because the planes are -1. So 3s, and oh, wow, okay. And then wounding on 2s, and I reroll 1, and then I get that, plus this much for damage, and I think it's dead. Cool. Do I blow up? I do. Alright, that's actually not so good for me. I'm going to do D3 wounds to Zach's Cobra for 1, and D3 to Morgan Ra for 1, and to the Hawks I do 1, and to the Knight I do 3. Haha! By the way, a couple things. The Rangers passed their morale at the end of the turn. Zach just failed his Feel No Pain on this, and I have been rolling to keep my CP with my Autark, and I haven't kept any yet. So, yeah. Yeah, and then I'm going to shoot the small gun into this. So, a 4, and I hit, and a 3, and a wound, and I'm within 12, so it's essentially -4, and Jack only has a 3-up, so... oh, no, yeah, Jack only has a 3-up, so no save, so I just rolled a straight damage, so 5, so it's got 7 left. I also just shot the Rangers into the flying guys, and I actually killed one, so now we're gonna go into charging stuff and Overwatch. I want to do this one first. I'm going to charge over here. So I'm going to chuck nades at you. And I get 3 shots, but I hit on 6s. And I reroll one of those. And I actually reroll this one because he's an Autark and he rolls 1s. And I'm winning on 3s. And I reroll one of those too. Okay, so two wins go through, -1. So you're going to get your 6-up saves. And you pass 1. So, yeah, so these guys are going to have 1 guy die. And do they make the charge? They do. That's the second 12, Zach. Fuck yeah. So Zach actually charged in over here as well and didn't take any damage and just made it. And then the Farseer charged in, and I did a wound on Overwatch with a grenade and a lot of shots from the Catapults and Overwatching on 5s. So, what would you like to start with, Zach? I think I'm going to start with the Guardians over there in the corner, because I really want to kill the Autark before he hits back against me. Yep, okay, it's cool. So we're going to go do that. Yep, so I'm going to get my 2 attacks, and I hit on 3s, and I get to reroll one of them, and I wound on 4s, and I get to, yeah, cool. So Jack... He's on 1 wound, and he also only gets his 3-up save, and then 6-up Feel No Pain. Yep, so 3s. Okay, I'm gonna CP that one with himself. Okay, and then 6-up Feel No Pain. Okay, fantastic. Well, you just fucking kill my Autark. Great. Also, after that fantastic display, I get to roll to see if I keep that CP that I just used. No, so I'm down to 5, and then I'm not going to interrupt. Yeah, Farseer hitting on 2s, and winning now on 2s. I have a 4-up save. Okay, alright, so I killed one. Cool, and then we're going to go into over here. So I get 4 attacks. I'm going to put 1 of my feet into the Hawks. So I get 3 attacks, and I hit on 3s. And I'm winning now on 2s. And they're -3. And they're D3 damage. So I kill 1, and then I kill 1. And then 3-up because the last guy has 2 wounds. Okay, so he's dead. Yeah, so they're dead, and then 3 attacks onto the other guy, 3s, and I'm wounding on 2s, and minus like 5 or something. I think minus 4, but it's not going to matter, because if he fails one, he's going to die, and he does, so there we go. So he's dead too. So, at the end of Zach's turn, these diamond just have to take morale because they're leadership 8. And they lost 3 guys, but they're fine. And the Hawks are completely dead. So the only thing I have left on this side is this Night Spinner. But I hit back here and it did an extra wound, so it's on 3 wounds remaining. And then I've got my 2 Avengers, my 3 Avengers over here, and my Serpent, and my old dagger's dead. But there's nothing else to come in from reserve. And at the end of Zach's turn 3, he got 1 point for here, another point for over there, and that's it. So you got 2 more points, and now it's going to be my turn. Okay, so I guess, yep, you win, Zach.
Nice.
No, never! Alright, all jokes aside, yes, I did just very sadly film a battle report against myself. I hope that all of you guys are finding ways to keep yourself busy, and staying safe and keeping the distance between you and all your family and friends. Stay healthy, stay safe. More battle reports to come. We have been painting up a lot of demon terrain and demon models on my Instagram, if you want to check that out at Barnyard Wargaming, down in the links below. And again, for sure, check out the Corsairs Codex down below. You can have it for free. But I hope you enjoyed this little stupid idea, and I will see all of you in the next one. Peace out, stay safe. See you in the next one.